Landmark Supreme Court judgment granting financial autonomy to local governments. Reactions are pouring in, and former Governor of Ogun State, Gbenga Daniel, is commending President Tinubu for his courage and leadership. He believes his move will bring Nigeria back on track for growth and development. The former governor did say that President Tinubu has demonstrated uncommon courage and leadership in a manner that seeks to return Nigeria on a trajectory of growth and development. The lawmaker in a statement said the constitutional resolution is long overdue because the local government administration is the closest to the grassroots, and they should have the capacity to impact directly on the lives of the people through the initiation of life-changing programs and projects. He goes ahead to add that President Tinubu and the Supreme Court have restored sanity to the Nigerian political space, as this will allow for dividends of democracy to reach the masses. Senator Orji Uzor is also weighing in, appealing to the federal government to consider having INEC conduct local government elections instead of state electoral commissions. He sees this as a victory for democracy and urges state governors to embrace the Supreme Court decision. This, he said, will further strengthen the autonomy to the local governments and reduce pressure on state governments. Reacting to Thursday judgment, Senator Uzor called on the 36 state governors to accept it as victory for democracy for themselves and indeed all Nigerians. So let's break it down for you, the highlights of the Supreme Court judgment. First, the court ordered that funds should be withheld from local governments that don't have democratically elected officials in place, and that's a big deal. Next is the court barring governors and their agents from dissolving democratically elected local government officials and replacing them with caretaker committees. The court also made it clear that caretaker committees are unconstitutional, and the state governments have been avoiding local elections to maintain control over local councils. The judgment also emphasized that local governments are not subordinate to state governments, just as states aren't subordinate to the federal government. Specifically, it did say states are not subordinate to the federal, just as local governments shouldn't be subservient to the states. Well, I guess time will tell whether or not the local government chairman will free themselves, and we'll be talking about that shortly.